Welcome to SIM-PAC Live. We're here at Powertech. I'm with Guru Prasad Muralidhar.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi. And Guru's been telling me he's got some tech that they're inventing, a power monitoring set and a battery solution, specifically for camping grounds.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about why and how you develop and what does it do.
Yeah, so thanks, Jeff. What we have is a platform which enables us to monitor various parts of a caravan park and also provide a storage solution for a distributed region.
Yes.
So what happens typically is in a caravan park, the caravan park owner gets just one energy bill, which is like one big number when we don't know what is happening where at which part and at what time park. And then with the growing need of energy for consumption of each person and vehicles and stuff like that, so that it is even more important for the caravan park owner to invest in the right infrastructure upgrade, so that they know where to invest, how much to invest to cater to the needs of the growing demands of the customers, so that they come that are there in the park.
Yes, so, I would imagine, you've got the situation where you've got small, old camper vans that don't use much power, and you've got big modern ones that have probably got energy storage involved, and they might even have EVs towing them in the future, and they've got and they're charging their electric bikes and everything else. So the power consumption from block to block or unit to unit would be...
Site to site is quite different.
Yes.
And that is the visibility we are starting to get from these solutions that we are providing. They are wireless sensors for energy and water. And then they integrate into a platform which will help us to understand at each site what is the kind of consumption at what time and how much. So that could help the owner to manage the demand on the site overall, and also the distributed storage solution enables them to take some load off the grid at a place where if they had to put a solar and a battery would be a lot of infrastructure upgrade. And this is sort of a small battery charger which will take some load off the grid. And we have also integrated that to our platform, so that we can change its mode of operation. So to enable them to efficiently use the distributed storage across the caravan park without having to do a major infrastructure upgrade.
Because in the future, the caravan parks have got space. They've got space to put solar, and they've got customers that would come in and buy that solar. So there is a business case for them to implement solar because they've got someone to sell it to.
Yes, so in the future, hopefully there'll be more EVs that there's an increase in the number of EVs that are coming to the cabins and stuff. So there'll be more people who would like to also try and charge their EV while they're there. There's definitely a model where they can sell the energy to the customer in the future.
And we're going to look in a minute at your battery solution, but the battery solution takes the demand off the grid at peak times, enables them, because it's both solar and it can top off direct from solar on the grids. Let's go and have a look at it. So here we are inside at Powertech. We're going to have a look at the battery. Tell us about this battery.
Yeah, so this is a battery which is a 5 kilowatt hour battery. It is manufactured in Australia by a Melbourne company. And what we have done is we have added the smarts of integrating it to our platform that we discussed earlier. So this battery can take some solar input and also be connected to the grid while all the load are isolated from here. So what it does is helps any kind of a distributed layout environment to have a storage, on-site storage, which will reduce the demand from the grid. And also, since it is integrated with our platform, we could change the mode of operation to charge on demand, or discharge only when required, or cut down some loads. So it can operate in various modes. And it could be set as a UPS, it could be set as optimizing solar when it is required, or just charge it so that it reduces demand in the evening, and also reduces the demand charges as well as the load on load on the network when everybody's consuming the energy. So,
and are these very pricey? I mean, are these within reach of households?
Yes, it can be used in the household. It is a 5 kilowatt hour unit, storage unit with a 5 kilowatt output. So it is all integrated one. So it is quite economical when it is compared to having to have somebody come and install a whole set of system and do a lot of modification. So this can sort of make it much easier and simpler to use. And since though it is a bit heavy, it still has got a portable use. So for tradies and stuff, we got even a little bit smaller version of 3 kilowatt hour. So when people use a generator, it can be replacing that when they use the tools and stuff. Less noise, more environment friendly.
Because for, let's say, for example, specifically cabin environment in a motor camp, you could use a solar during the day. It's topping up the battery. You only need a couple of LED lights and plug your laptop in at night. You can charge your hot water during the day. So you only need a little battery.
So we need a little battery to get through that peak and main peak period. So it can, since it can, even on a bad overcast day, we could have it charged through the grid so that at off peak times.
And off peak, because it's windy or sunny somewhere, and during the day. So that's what's and this is what Australia needs. This is to get you through those times, those peak times. A little battery. Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you.